these platforms, because I always tell this to the cats out here in TV land, we don't do this based on bragging and boasting. See, as you see right here, man, you have two cats who come from two different walks of life, but we still struggle for the same things during the times of those elements. One from the West, one from the East, A-Trade, Nickerson Garden, but we kings, we black men, we fathers, uncles, brothers, you feel me? And so what we're trying to do, dog, is live and lead by example by showing y'all out there TV land, because this ain't some made up play, make believe, and it's on you, your move.
Mm-hmm.
So make believe where we getting together, we just doing this for camera, bro. This is with sincerity, man. You know what I'm saying? It's because enough is enough, man. And if we were some of the seed planters that created this, and like I said, this has been going on over 60 years, man. And enough is enough, man. Y'all don't even need this dimension. Y'all don't even need this shit right here, bro. And it's like, I always said it as coming out of my, you know, my situation and being an ex-gang member / gang leader, you know what I mean, representing these streets, I have my regrets for that. And I feel sorry for different states, different cities, different countries who have took on this plague that we grew up in and y'all had no idea of once upon a time. Only but TV. All y'all knew of was colors. Man, LA is crazy. They fight and kill over colors. Feel me? Once upon a time, the whole world thought that of us. And that was a great thing for y'all. And it should still be that way. But instead, by hip-hop merging and hip-hop taking control of the streets and overpowering the streets, when it used to be, like I told you the other day, it used to be streets, hip-hop. Streets had a set of rules and had their own rules and their own politics, their own dynamics. Then you had hip-hop. Feel me? So now that hip-hop has overpowerated everything and the streets are mimicking hip-hop, you got more cats in the streets who are not following the street G codes and street rules because they're mimicking hip-hop, to where everything is just all broken down. So I say all this, man, to say that we are here, bro, for real, for real. You know what I mean? As two real G's, pouring out and sharing our regret to the public and sharing our regret definitely to you youths. This ain't the life, man. This shit ain't the life. That fast money, you see on TV with certain celebrities and individuals, a lot of individuals worked hard for that. Y'all don't really see the behind the scenes, and y'all don't know a lot of individuals. It took them 15 years, 20 years, 10 years to get to where they at, you know what I'm saying? I mean, so this ain't no overnight sensation, especially when it comes to us, a black man. Now, unless you just one of them individuals, you willing to go in and sell your soul and go all out, then you can get it fast like that, you know, you can get it quick. But for a black man who has standards, morals, principles, values, and you stand for something, you know what I mean, then the hustle and the grind is different for us. So I just wanted to share that, man, and say, man, that, you know, we are here, bro, because we really trying to make a difference and turn this shit around, turn the narratives around on this internet, this media, and show that, man, a lot of us like this, bi-coastal. We got to start doing this, man, getting together, man, and getting on these platforms and showing the young youths, bro, that if we can communicate, we can get together, and then we trickle it down to them. And now we got that dialogue of communication back like it used to be. But at some point, man, we have to start communicating amongst one another. And you youngsters won't learn from us if there's no communication. And you won't learn from us if we don't take the step and the measurements to, yeah, I know, we're going to go Peter Paper, to take the time to, you know, to act on it in that aspect. So, bring you in, can you explain, because you made a statement earlier when we talked about all in the same game. Let me see that hat right quick. Shout out to Big A, man, Dog Pound, man, you feel me? Shout out to the homies, man. We putting this movement together, man, all in the same game, which was a movement that has already been, it's an historical movement that has already been done, you know what I mean? And you had spoke on it when you came in the room.
Let me see that hat, man. This bring back memories.
That's yours. That's yours. That's yours.
I had the official one back in, because people don't know my history in hip-hop.
Yeah, I was explaining to Big A when I first seen it. I said, but you know the origins of this? And he was like, lace me, OG. And I said, you know, MC, man, homie Mike, man. Craig, yeah. I said, Craig Noble and them.
Gray, light skin, gray.
Yeah, I said this video was a historical video. It came through Watts, bro, and they brought all these individuals together. And this was during the uproar of the bloody '80s. Something that's unheard of. You feel me? But go ahead, man. Take the flow.
Well, you know, I was original member of Grand Jury Records. I've been with Mike since in fact, that's Tookie's brother-in-law. Michelle is sister.
Yeah, Michelle.
Yeah, Michelle and Vincent.
Yeah.
I was with Mike where I don't carry them on my back when he didn't have a wheelchair. When we used to go to dance, Interior, the Palace, with Bobby Brown and all them. So when this video here was made, we all in the same gang. You had Ice-T just coming out, Trey 5-7, Tone Loc, King T, Michelle, Young MC, MC Ren. You had a whole prolifery of us, and they made the video. We all in the same gang.
I'm running, boy.
But the thing about we all in the same gang, while they're talking about all this is something like it's new. This was in like 1989 and 90, and Mike, we sitting over here. They pimping and doing all their things all over. They don't move and start eating hot dog. And he say, Mel, you know I talk. We sitting up. He say, Mel, don't get in no trouble. I said, what's going on, Mike? He said, we finna get some money, man. We gonna get some money, man. We finna go into hip hop. He said, I'm telling you, man, don't get in trouble, but I'm a jacker. They pimping. And so I end up going to jail. That's how come I didn't go to that video then. After that, at that time, it was Boogie Down Production. They had made nothing but self-destruction. And then Mike went on to go and get with Teddy Riley next. That's when Missy Elliott, Magoo, Timberland, they wasn't even nothing. At that time, Brett's getting effects.
He put out the single with Black Chill and damn, what's her name?
Back then?
Yeah, that's when I put out that single with Black Chill.
I was in jail all doing that, but I know what they were doing, but I was steady jacking going in and out, because back then a robbery wasn't but 16, 2 and 3, 3, 4 and 5 or something like that, and we were getting halftime. So I'm revolving.
See, that just go to show you how criminal minded and how you take the time to think when you knowing I'm going to do bad. But chances are, if I get caught, my plans are not to get caught. That's always. But if I do get caught, and subconsciously in the back of your mind, you already know, okay, if I get caught up, it's a 16, 2 and 3 off top. So soon you go in and go arraignment, nigga, man, go and give me mine, man.
Go and give me mine.
Let me get mine, man. I plead out, man. I cop out. Yeah, man, I get that, man. Give me mine. You know what I'm saying? And they go get 16, 2 and 3. Feel me?
But you know, it's a big meaning behind this, because people don't understand that in this time, the project of this song was to bring the awareness to gun violence, where all the lyrics were contents and about the graphics of hip-hop. Because at this time, when hip-hop had started, when we was with Melly Mel, who I just was with, and The Message, and Grandmaster Flash, the Furious Five, and all them, I was there, we was doing that. So, but hip-hop on the West Coast started as a street culture, a dancing, break dancing, electric boogalooing. That's not how the game started for rap. It comes from the dope gang, and it comes from gang members. We didn't come from that, NWA. I was there when DOC...
Yeah, I just explained it to them last night.
Yeah, I was there when DOC, and I didn't even know who DOC was. Me, Michael Conception,
Dallas, Texas.
Fred, and Hot Dog.
Hot Dog.
That's Half Ounce, who y'all hear. And when y'all hear people talking about these rappers when they get killed, y'all need to kill whoever say that. Half Ounce, who was killed in Korea where they shot him, that's Hot Dog, brother. That's with Mike, that's been with him from the beginning. His name is Latarius O'Brien. Hot Dog name is Tommy O'Brien. So, and he broke me in, boxed me saying it's shame. Something we survived so long ago. And my son died the same game. And see, that's what y'all don't know about when you hear these talking about I'm OG, I'm old. We opportunity givers. And let me tell you why. Y'all don't live the life that me and him live. Let me tell you why. he's lived long enough to where he know a lot of these young guys, grandmother, grandfather.
Aunties, uncles.
So we very seldom not know a family of anybody that gets killed. And y'all don't get calls where I get a call one night and they say, Melvin, she crying. She said, they just killed my husband. And I thought she said my mama died. Because my friend who she called was telling her, and she come waking me up, such and such. So I'm saying, what? And then she say, they just killed my husband in a motel. But then when they catch the suspects, she called and say they called him. You would think, oh, okay. But then she'll say, they from A-Train. See how they go?
Politics.
So, no, it's guilt by association.
Yeah.
It's a big difference.
Right.
It's guilt by association. And that's what a lot of times people in society label people. Like when you say the word OG and then you really ask them, you get a million different answers to what it means. But when I was coming up, OG only meant original Crip or original blood. That's just it.
That's it.
That's all. And now they twist it to where they say original gangster. So we ought to change the language to opportunity giver.
Opportunity givers.
How about that? If you're a real OG, you're going to be an opportunity giver. And you're going to start doing and buying these and other where we fit to bring. Not for us, but I feel inner city youth baseball needs to be brought back to the inner city.
Talk to them. Now we talking. We talking solutions and resolutions. And why is that, Triple O? Because this is the type that kept a lot of us at bay and out of trouble. Because now you got a choice as a youngster. I ain't got to go over there and hang out on the block.